Welcome back to another episode of Combat Step. We are about to proceed to combat, but before we move phases, please like and let us know in the comments which deck you're cheering for. Deck lists are in the description below. Before we delve into the depths of the multiverse, continue supporting our channel in its quest to bring you more thrilling content. By becoming a patron supporter, you'll gain access to exclusive perks and help us continue to create top-notch videos. Be sure to use our Dragon Shield and Ink Gaming affiliate links in the description when you purchase your next set of products. Don't forget to follow us on social media and stay updated on the latest news, deck techs, and community discussions. And of course, make sure to subscribe to our channel to join the ever-growing community of fellow Planeswalkers. With your support, we'll continue to explore the boundless possibilities of Magic the Gathering together.
I will draw. I will play my Zavala Mox Aimball, and I will pass after that.
I'll draw. I'll play a swamp, and I'll tap one for a Viscer Seer. And after that, I will pass the turn.
Ancient 2. You'll play Mox Diamond to City of Traders and do an LED, and we'll take 2, put 1 colorless for a rolling vortex. And we'll pass turn.
Draw. I'll play a Morphic Pool, which will come in untapped, and then I'll tap for blue to play a Mausoleum Wanderer. And if Mausoleum Wanderer is good, I'll pass the turn there.
Oh, Jay, don't forget to take 1.
From what? Oh, from Rolling Vortex? Yeah.
So draw, take a damage,
1.
play a Scrublands, tapping both my Savannah and Scrubland to play a Lotho. And after that, I will pass.
Untap, draw, take a damage. I'll play a lane turn, Nykthos trying to nick. And then I'd like to tap for 2. Come to D-Tutor. That will be my turn after that.
Okay, take 1. Draw. Let's do Mesa. Fetch. On a volcanic island. 4 for 1 drain.
You are now protected.
Put an counter on it. Let's start.
Untap, upkeep, and draw a card. I'll play a snow-covered swamp, and I will go to combat. I'll send the Mausoleum Wanderer over at Jeff for 1 in the air.
Yeah.
I'll ninjutsu in Yuriko, and any response to the Yuriko trigger.
Oh, I'll take the 1.
Alright, top card is a Street Wraith for 5. Everybody takes 5. I'm at 8. I got a discard. I'll discard Street Wraith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand and end my turn there.
So take a damage from the Vortex, drawing my card, put Mana Confluence down. Yeah, I'll pass on from there.
Untap, draw. I'll play a Swamper's Lane for turn. I'll tap 1 for a top. I will pass the turn after that.
Let's take 2 because 1 ring. At this, draw 2. Play Camersals on a Wizard. 3 for a Seething Song to add 5 red. So with 5, I'll add a 6 red 5 pitching Simian Spirit Guide. And I'll have 1 floating for a Treasonous Ogre on stack.
Lotho trigger on me.
You can resolve the Lotho trigger, but then not Treasonous Ogre yet. I will respond to the Treasonous Ogre, and I will exile a Submerge to cast a Subtlety.
You take 5 damage from Rolling Vortex.
Yeah, that's fine. When it enters the battlefield, choose up to one target creature or creature spell. I'll obviously have it target the Treasonous Ogre, and I'll take the 5. So you get to put it either back on top of your library or the bottom of your library.
I'll just do a top. Sack LED, 2 more. We'll do a Niv. Well, best turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and draw, and I take a damage when I draw from the Whirling Vortex.
I'll draw 1.
Yep. I'll play a Shizo Death Storehouse. I'll tap for black to tap Shizo and make Yuriko have fear. I'll tap for a black, and I would like to Imperial Seal. Alright, and then I'll take 2 from Imperial Seal.
Wow, guys, we're going to take 17.
Put a card on top. Not necessarily. Yep. I mean, I did just blow a bunch of resources on a Treasonous Ogre. That is coming back out next turn. So, not necessarily. We kind of... I guess... Does anybody have anything that they can do to stop the Ogre from coming out next turn? Because if not, then I'm going to have to do what I have to do to make that Treasonous Ogre a dead card. And it's going to affect all of you.
Not sure why it would affect you all, considering I have almost 0 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're drawing a card each turn from
right.
us.
So your hand will be refilled by the... And one of the cards that is now in your hand, you have Treasonous Ogre. So now you're just drawing whatever else. But if nobody else has anything they can do, I'm going to have to do what I need to do to make his life total low.
I mean, I can take care of it once it enters the battlefield, but that's once it enters the battlefield.
But he can just activate it on top of whatever you try to do.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
I'll have to get... I think, which is going to suck for you too, I'm sorry, but I have to do what is necessary to try to make his life total suck. I would like to go to combat. Yuriko has fear because I tapped Shizo. So Yuriko can only be blocked by a black creature or a artifact, as I believe is what fear is. And so I'm coming out Palkatina for 1.
Alright, what's the total?
15. Shadow Mortality. And I'll pass the turn there.
Drawing my card, took a damage for the Vortex. Ancient Tomb. Playing my Sisay. And that will be my turn.
Your end step, I'm gonna pay 1, activate my...
Okay.
On my turn, untap. Draw. Play this Mana Confluence. Go tap for 4 and we'll pay a life to cast a Pitiless Plunder. I'll pass the turn after that.
I'll lose 3 life total. Let's do Shivan Gorge. You know what? I'm going to tap 1 ring. 2 in a red. And I'll take another 2. Do a Bergie. And I'll do a Flame Breath. On cast, Bergie will get counter.
No trigger, and I have a spot. Delivolic on the Borgie.
Trigger.
You'll lose 5 life from a Roaring Vortex.
I do not
And I'll draw
know
my
about
card.
that.
Yep, Deadly Rollick Exhaust, but I have the red floating.
Yeah, you still get the red from it.
So does Flame Rift resolve?
Yes, I pass on it.
Yeah, so that's 16 or 12 cards.
Yeah, 4 damage to each player, and I draw 4. Draw 12. Let's do an Underworld Breach.
I will have to counter it. Or tie.
Oh.
That's my second spell.
Urtai is kind of spicy.
Yeah, well, it does the job right now, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that does my turn. I'll pass turn. With,
Untap, upkeep, draw.
you take 1 and I draw 1.
Yes. Taps you to make Yuriko have fear from Shizo's ability. I guess it's going to be Palkatina because Jeff could block and both have black creatures. So it's going to have to be you coming at you with Yuriko.
Again, I am not surprised.
And Yuriko trigger. We got a Flare of Malice for 4. And then the second main, I'll tap for a blue to replay the Mausoleum Wanderer that you guys know about. And pass the turn there.
Or I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my Viscer Seer and get myself a treasure, and we'll scry one. Put that to the bottom. Untap. Draw. Activate top. Draw the card from top. Pass the turn.
On top, upkeep, I got that One Ring and Flare Duplicate and Rolling Vortex. I'm gonna, put them all, I'm dead.
Let's see if I can make some magic happen. Untap, upkeep, draw. Guess I just hold out, maybe? I'll pay 1 for a Universal Automaton. Pay another 1 for a Grafdigger's Cage. I will not pay the 3 life, so it is going to come into play tapped for the Hydraulic Specimen. And then I'm going to end my turn there. I'm just going to hold back a little bit, see what happens.
Alright, I'm going to attempt this now. I'm going to attempt to dismember Yuriko.
Oh. I will respond.
Alright.
I'll Flare of Malice, and I'll sacrifice Yuriko to the Flare of Malice, since I'm going to lose it anyways. And each opponent sacrifices a creature, planeswalker with the greatest mana.
I will pay 1 life for a black, and I will cast a Not Dead Afteral targeting my Pitiless Plunderer. It's until end of turn, target creature you control gains when this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Then that creature, then create a Wicked Roll token attached to it. Enchanted creatures get +1/+1, and when this ability is put into a graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life.
Okay. Yeah, that happens.
Okay, so I'll sacrifice it, and then it will come back.
Yep. And Yuriko is in the command zone.
Untap. Draw. Pay life. Tap for 4. Cast a Ziahao Dun, the one-eyed. Is a 3/2 with horsemanship and has sacrifice him. Return target black card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only during your turn before attackers are declared. I will pass the turn.
Tap, keep, draw. I'm gonna send the
no.
Wander for 1 in the air.
Alright.
And then I'll tap 2 to ninjutsu Yuriko out.
Yeah. Take 1.
Top card of my library, dun 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 dun. Limduel's Vault for 2. And I'll tap for a black to play a Bloodchief Ascension. And then tap for a blue to play the Mausoleum Wanderer again.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to my end step. You did lose 2 or more life, so Bloodchief will trigger and get 1 counter. And then I'm going to pass the turn there.
Tap. Draw. I'm gonna cast a Song Half targeting my Ziahao. In response to that target, I'm gonna sacrifice him to return a black card from my graveyard to my hand, which I will choose the Not Dead After All. I'll have 2 of them. They will be 2/1s. But they are copies. That will create me a treasure. I'm going to sacrifice 1, which will give me another treasure to return the original to my hand. So I will sacrifice the other token and get 1 more treasure. we'll return the D-tutor to hand. I'll use 2 to attempt to D-tutor. Might as well go all out with a bang. We'll use 1 for a Rain of Filth.
I do have a mind break trap.
Yeah. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, because next turn I just make. I have 2 creatures. One of them is going to make it through, dealing at least 1 damage, and then. I mean, let's see. I'll draw this card for 2.
I had my combo.
Yeah.
It's just you forced me to use it on my Pitiless Plunder instead. Otherwise, you were gonna be.
I debated for a minute too to be like, I wasn't sure if the Pitiless Plunder mattered to you. I debated on trying to use it to leave the.
It did because it's these 3 cards that are a combo
that make it good.
I was gonna go off if Jay whiffed on that Yuriko trigger too. That's what I was hoping for. You whiffing and then like getting a land or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was just gonna.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. This episode was brought to you by our friends at Dragon Shield. We will be giving away some of our Dragon Shield sleeves. Be sure to use our Dragon Shield affiliate link in the comments below when you make purchases from Dragon Shield. Every little bit of support helps our channel keep growing.